Hi, my name is Tone the MoveMaker. I'm an artist, entrepreneur here at Mainframe Studios and operating out of the great city of Des Moines. The story behind Design by the Streets is when I started out, did a lot of stuff in the street. I was into gang banging, selling drugs, and doing a lot of just going down the wrong path type of stuff. But, by me growing up in that environment, I always had this urge to start my own business and try to do something, but I didn't have like examples of people who owned their own business or knew what that lifestyle looked like. I barely knew people who owned their own houses. At a point, I had an opportunity to move to Des Moines. My brother was going to Iowa State, and I just decided I was going to take a risk and try to come out here and see if I could get something started, because I saw a lot of opportunity in Campus Town at the time. I started these hot dog stands, and through that process, it just led me down this path of entrepreneurship where I was doing good with that, and I needed my best friend to help me. So I asked him to come from Chicago and come move here and help me out with open up these other stands that I had. And through the process, he ended up going to jail with a kilo of cocaine. And Campus Town sent me a letter saying that they were going to start construction and that my spot was going to be gone for the next 2 years. So I had to rethink it. But true to myself, I'm really knew that I was a creative person and that I did art. And I wanted to use that opportunity to transition from doing the hot dog thing to being an artist. And my first idea I got was I was sending off a t-shirt in the mail, and I had to weigh it. And I realized I had the scale on kilos, and when I dropped it on, I got the answer in kilos. It was like 1.2 kilos, and I was like, I'm gonna package up my first t-shirt like a kilo of cocaine so that I could show my best friend when he get out of jail, that he was a pretty good businessman, and if he would have just applied himself, that he could have made it off his street knowledge. Same rules, same hustle with a different product. Packaging up those shirts like kilos was my first thing. And I kind of used it as an art installation. That's kind of like this stuff that's around the shop. And that was my start, was teach my guys how to repurpose that knowledge, Mainframe is a nonprofit that focuses on providing affordable space for artists. So this whole place is the largest artist hub in the country because we have 180 artist spaces. Some of them are shared, and we house over 200 artists in one space. And there's nothing else like that in the country. So it provides a really unique community experience when you rent your space, but you gotta run your own practice. You gotta be on top of your business, So what we do is we usually keep a good supply of blank garments around. So you're able to come in with your idea and first time I just shoot the dream, and then I'll tell you how it goes. Because people come in and they want everything on one piece of garment. And I slowly break it down and figure out why you wanted all of this stuff. And then we will kind of prepare different embroidery patches or designs, some vinyl designs, some direct-to-garment stuff. And you can just come in and cross these different things and create your own garment, even to cut and sew if you just want to make a dress or something like that. Making your own thing is cool sometimes, but we make t-shirts come to life. And a lot of people pick that over just making something, but sometimes they have special events or want to have a gift or something like that. I made these t-shirts that come to life with augmented reality. So you're able to take out your phone, and it works through Instagram or Facebook. So when you scan my shirt, the character comes to life. And it's interactive, so you can pick them up and move them around and stuff like that too. So I was doing 3D printing at the time too, and I realized, this thing that I'm doing at my job is the same as this. And once I make the models, my brother was into animation, so I know a bit about animation, and it's just the process of my life. That's why it's all designed by the streets. It all just happened in the street, like as me moving along, being the artist that I am, and a bunch of different skills coming together to make a dope product. I did a few things. So I did the first mural in Iowa that come to life with augmented reality. That was the first thing that I did. So this guy's on a mural downtown, and that's where this whole idea started from, was maybe I'll do it for my murals. It's on the Des Moines Partnership Building on 7th and Locust, and it basically works the same way, but it's a different effect, and he comes out and you can dance with him. He dances downtown. So with the augmented reality, I'm able to educate through art now too. So I've been getting a lot of inquiries from schools and organizations to do stuff for them. You got to get over the fear to start, and then it's this thing of not feeling like you're not good enough, so you have to really work on yourself, work on your skills. I needed all of my time to work on this, and I'm gonna turn it into my job time. They're gonna pay me to get better at my dream, so I'm only gonna take the jobs that help me with something I can use later. Once you get started and you started with your little bit of money, and it's like, okay, I can see the dream, I know what I want to do, but now I need a factory. How do I turn this room into a factory that can be what I want it to be? I want to grow this thing into the most efficient manufacturing and media company in the world. Is where I want to turn this into. Keep working hard, the rest will just come. Oh, it's nothing but cornfields out there, and then you get here and find out this is the largest artist hub in the country. This is kind of a cool place. This ain't really that bad, So we just have to do a better job of putting ourselves out there. I do a lot of work with United Way and Big Brothers, Big Sisters, and some other nonprofits that's around town with guiding youth and just providing opportunities and trying to keep them safe around town. So I take a lot of pride in that, because I actually started this company to take the place of the big homies that was missing in my neighborhood. During those eras of selling drugs, they locked a lot of leadership up in our neighborhood. So when the kids needed a basketball rim to play, it wasn't a big homie to replace the rim. So I started Design by the Streets so that I could generate that money and, be the big homies when they need me. So that's where those are the people I do design work for. When the kids come in and want to start a brand and all of that, that's who I'm designing them. It's just my duty as the big homie, So that's what our mission is to be the best fundraising company for the hood that we can possibly be.